Hi all, this is Yunus. Welcome to my channel. In this video, we will create a Glue Data Catalog for a JSON file and we will issue an Athena SQL query to retrieve the contents of that particular file, just as if we are retrieving the data from a SQL table. So let's start. So as the first step, let's ensure that the JSON file is uploaded to your S3 bucket. I have this S3 bucket called origin bucket 111. I have created a folder called Glue Lab. Inside that, there is this file called countries-data2.json. Let me show you the contents of that. So these are the contents of that file: continent name, then country name, the GDP in $1 trillion, language, population in millions. And there is one change in this entry. For India, I have also added the capital name, and that is not there in any of the other row items. We'll see how it will show up in the catalog table as well as the final SQL query results. So let's go back to AWS console, go to Glue. We have to create a crawler as the first step. So create crawler, you can minimize this. Name, I'll give this as JSON crawler. Next. Is your data already mapped to Glue? No. Add data source. This is very important. It is an S3 bucket. Network connection, you can leave it. S3 bucket belongs to this account only. S3 path, browse S3. It is an origin bucket. This one. So select and Glue Lab. And here is the file. But instead of selecting the file as such, we will select the previous folder. Glue Lab, choose. It will show up in red color, but if you click outside that box, that will go away. Crawl all subfolders, that is fine. Add an S3 data source. You can go to next. So here, existing IAM role or create a new IAM role. This IAM role should give the permissions to Glue to access the S3 bucket, etc. So you can create a new IAM role. You can say JSON 202. Create. Yeah, it is created. Now come down, click on next. Target database. This catalog table should be created within a database. So you have to create a database. You can create a database using add database or select default database, which is already there. So you go for that. And the table name, automatically it will select the S3 folder name. If you want to add any prefix, you can do that here. I can say JSON 101. Come down, crawler schedule, when should it run? You can either make it hourly, weekly, daily, monthly, etc. But I am saying on demand. Next. So now all the fields you have included, you can just click create crawler. So crawler is created, it will not take much time, but we have to run it. Running will take a couple of minutes. Before that, you just go to tables and you can see there are no tables now, but after the crawler runs, it will create a catalog table. So get your list of crawlers, select this, say run, and wait for 2 minutes for this to complete execution. Okay, now the status is showing stopping. That means the table is already created. Go to tables, refresh this. You can see the table is created. Click on this. So you can see the schema here. And you can see that the capital which I have added for only one entry, that also appears here. Now the next step is to create a SQL query from Athena. So go to Athena. This is Amazon Athena. Data source, you can select AWS Data Catalog. Database is default. And tables, it is showing 0 here. But if you refresh this, it will show one table. Okay. Now I can query this particular table. So what it will do is it will go to Glue Data Catalog and get the table structure, and using that table structure, Athena will go and get the data from S3. That's how it works. So let me issue my SQL query. Select star from, you have to give this table name, JSON 101 Glue Lab. Okay, semicolon. It should list all the 13 entries. Let us see. Run. So you can see that it has listed all the entries. And for India, there was a difference. This is India, right? So let's move towards right. You can see that the capital field is added only for that particular line item. You can actually add more complex queries where you can say where continent equal to Europe. So you can see that it is listing all the European countries only. That's all about this exercise. Now you can clean up by deleting your IAM role if you want to. You can delete the Glue table, and the Glue crawler also you can delete. And if you want the S3 bucket also you can delete, and you can close this particular exercise. I hope you were able to do this particular exercise, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please keep coming back for more videos, and please consider subscribing to this channel. Thank you. Bye.